Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube and Twitch channel. And I'm going to tell you what, old Coach here is in a severe bad mood. He tried to take him a nap after the second round of the Open Championship at Royal Portrush. And I'll be John Brown if the bottom don't fall out and it starts raining. Damn. Woke me up. Starts thundering, woke me up, and absolutely just ticked me off. And I'm talking about bad ticked me off. But I did miss something in the process, and we're going to find out what that was. So, with that being said, to the one and only, let's turn one and only. I mean, what? No. Which one of your cousins are you talking about? Meat or? Oh. When you first said what you said, I got something to tell you. I thought we was fixing to get the update of a lifetime that her and Star had split, but my popularity went up to Luminary in the last one. So let's see. So all right, somebody tell us what we missed. What was so important we missed it?
Okay, so I was just letting him, get on YouTube and stuff,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, um, the media making her story with her story, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, guess who popped up on the feed?
Bring you the season-long race for the FedEx.
All true.
We're back for the third round of the Open
Donald
Championship.
Trump.
Welcome back.
Oh.
Pleased to have you back with us.
Get ridiculous.
As we begin the day
Said,
here
this
on 2K
goddamn
Sports, our
motherfucker,
featured
oh
player
guy,
is currently 10
motherfucker.
under par.
So she cussed because he come on the screen while she was watching her stories.
Yeah, it did. It went off with it. It went off like the song was about to go off.
Yeah.
Right by the time it was about to go off, guess what happened again?
He come back on again.
Down to the first hole.
He came back on again. He said, I'm gonna cut it down. I don't want to hear this motherfucker. I told the game up before I really I cut it up. Instead of going down, I cut it up.
Crazy, didn't he?
Yeah, he got mad. He said, I don't want to hear this motherfucker.
Crazy heifer.
I don't want to hear this.
Boy, she's on it pretty bad.
I said, no, I don't want to see that motherfucker on my guy, man. Look like God else story. And then I said, oh yeah. I said, we gonna do it again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday, and Friday, all this week. He said, I wish he would do it again. I wish he would. I go to the
He's gonna do it during every bit. Meat, he's gonna do it in every one of your stories this week. Every one of your stories get messed up, but hey, I would rather them do it. I'm gonna tell you something now. I'm like Meat. Hey, when I'm watching The Young and the Restless, if it cuts on for some not nitpicky bullshit, yeah, I can understand that. But let me tell you something. I wish they would do it to where they would still show somebody. I'm like Meat. They ought to just show their show when they do. Instead of. I know when, hey, she's really going to be mean and mad about it when they start. When she does, hey, I'm going to tell you something funny, Shaggy. When she gets her, when it gets to March, when March Madness begins, she's really going to be pissed because you ain't going to see no stories for a week. Thursday, you only see it for 3 days, and then they'll preempt it for the rest of the week until they get the tournament over with.
Like when March here this month or next year?
Next year. But the only time they'll cut in on I'm gonna tell you that the next time they cut in on Meat's broadcast, what it'll be something about somebody dying or something. Probably Donald Trump, not Donald Trump, but Joe Biden or somebody like that'll be died.
I hope not, but I don't know.
And Meat, I'm gonna tell you something. Meat, she like watching them soap operas, but I'm gonna tell you something though. It's aggravating as all get out. Go up and down, side to side, 2 times on it. We're 7 shots up over Victor Hovland. I'm gonna tell you something funny. By doing that, what was I talking about? I done forgot. Oh yeah, about the shows, yeah. It aggravates the stew out of me when they cut it off for a only time I think they ought to cut the show off is only for bad weather. Now if they're showing a highly ranked official like a funeral for a president or something, why you want to do that? Because you got news channel like CNN, MSNBC, NBC, WSFA, they can show. See, Days of Our Lives don't come on W. Put all the good stuff on the Channel 12 because Days of Our Lives come on Peacock. Peacock.
That was really well played.
Crap.
Fuck.
So
Let's go down to Henny.
Hinda must have been in the party with you and heard that when you done that. When she done that. Oh God.
Oh, Gunner, I want to ask you something. So I heard that they're gonna be doing that ESPN with the
Yep.
that the people gonna be there. So
With and starting in 2026, all the pay-per-views are gonna be on there, and I think it's $29.99. I think.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
so with that saying, do you get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN? Still watch the watching it on there?
I think so. I'll look it up when I get at the before. I'll look it up and I'll let you know during the Fortnite thing later tonight.
Hang on. Right now.
Let me do. Hang on. Let me see. All right.
Trying to see what this par 4 has in store.
So many different ways of challenging this hole, but if the winds are favorable, give her a go.
Shaggy.
Yeah.
It says no premium live events will not be available on Disney Plus. They will be moving to the ESPN streaming service. If you have Disney Plus to ESPN through a provider like Hulu plus Live TV, you will be able to access the PLEs through ESPN app service via authentication to streaming service separately.
Oh, wait,
So does that? It says that it's like service later this year is what it says. ESPN will not be integrated with.
Oh, so they're gonna take ESPN out?
Probably change ESPN Plus to something other else, I would think. I mean ESPN.
I can look it up.
Because that's what it was saying. If you've got do you got ESPN Plus in your Disney Plus thing? No.
No, but I can get it.
Oh, but that's what it said right there. If you've got it through Hulu or any other kind of service, you can get it.
So that means like they can plug Hulu, ESPN.
Let me see it. Let me look at it again for this one here. So it said if you have Disney Plus and access to ESPN through a provider like Hulu plus Live TV, you'll be able to access WWE's PLEs through ESPN app.
Okay, so yeah, you can do it like that.
So if you got Disney Plus?
I got Disney Plus sites Hulu right now.
Oh.
But next year, I am gonna upgrade to Disney
15
Plus,
feet to the top.
Hulu,
And he's down there.
Disney Plus,
You got to read.
Hulu, plus ESPN.
This is testing.
Then he can watch it. Then he can watch all 3 of them then. All of it. He'll be able to watch it all.
Yeah.
But how you gonna... That's right. You can watch it on your PlayStation, can't you?
Nice little putt to hole that one.
Hell yeah.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Meat won't get to watch.
It's a par 3.
No bunker conditions
I can
surrounding
see
this
her
green
following
right
her.
here
Right there
let
looking
that
at
fool
it.
you. Plenty of runoff areas on all sides of this green. Tough hole.
Well, Oh, as long damn. as you got it on a streaming service, she can watch it on the saddle on the computer.
Oh, that was flushed. Going with the
Yeah, she
fine
got
line
there,
here.
but she can look at it on her phone.
And that one has found
Yeah.
its way onto the green.
All you got to do is show her how to look it up when it gets on there, and once she figures out how to do it, then Shaggy won't have to worry about it.
Putting for a par here.
But then I ain't gotta be on TikTok all the time either.
No,
Putt drops. And we're moving.
cause see, you can watch it on TikTok.
Now 7 strokes ahead of the field.
Yeah, 'cause I know people that look at it.
Yeah.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
But it'll be a whole lot
It's a
better
par
on me. I ain't gotta be
five.
on
It is
TikTok all
not
the
an
time.
easy hole.
Cause one of my babies down.
Yeah.
Going and going.
I heard that. Shaggy said, "Excuse you?" Hinder said, "No." I gotta watch that episode on YouTube later today. Angry Grandma Goes Golfing. Hey Shaggy, Hinder was talking about he watched them things yesterday of them videos I seen him of that guy that does answers the spam calls. Hinder said he's hilarious.
Needs this putt
I've
to
seen
save
that.
par and save
Oh,
momentum.
Johnny, speaking of that, you know what?
Let me guess, you gonna start. Oh, you.
He's up by 7 shots.
I did it.
Oh boy.
All right, we're moving along to
I
the
said,
action at the 8th.
One called me
All the
the other day, like,
left-hand side
he said,
off
I
the
said,
tee.
what
If
you
you
want?
find the fairway, the
I'm like,
green is
Mm.
flat and
I killed
gettable.
him. We pike him. And he hung up.
I think this one will find the
Like they do
fairway
at the funeral home. We cook them. At the funeral home, and I got one. It was one that called me earlier that I had when I got up from here earlier after the first round. And what was so funny? I said hello, and he said so and so. I said, I answered the phone. I said, Dick's Oyster Bar. We shuck them if you suck them. How many's in your party? The man said, might as well hang up.
That was to it was to they call.
I know it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that at the funeral home next time. No, I'm gonna say we cook them.
We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind.
Then I showed Hinder one of my favorite videos last night. He knows what I'm talking about. The Jeremy from TikTok. Now that man is something else with them little Johnny and little Susie and all of his buddies.
Oh yeah. So Little Gunny went to the RV party.
He had one on there yesterday about 2 lesbians and 2 gays. The man said, "Who do you think made it out of the house first?" He said, "The 2 lesbians split." while the 2 men still had to pack up.
I don't want to say he said.
No change atop the leader.
Best one I like is where he's about the chicken and the horse. He said, "Well, when you're hung like a horse, you don't need to pick up chicks." I'm like, I just hollered when I heard that. I got to watch and see the rest of that chili sauce from that chili dip. What you call him was doing yesterday. Pepper Belly Pete. I was watching him on YouTube. He said, if you go to the next time you're invited to a party, you won't be invited back unless you have this chili dip. Let's get started. Up and down. Side. Shake and bake.
So, okay. Okay, so, I have another
Converted from a par 5 into a par 4. This hole is brutal.
Okay. I have banana, chocolate,
This looks to be
and
heading
pecan.
for the cut stuff.
We still don't have chocolate.
Okay.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Okay, how many sleep you night? Wait, I thought, how many sleep on chocolate you night? He said, wait, you said you didn't have chocolate. He said, can you spell chocolate? He's like, yeah. And he said, okay. He said, wait, you just said you didn't have chocolate. That's why I've been trying to tell you.
Yes, this kid is a stud.
That one just can be all the time. That's why I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, I know it.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the score. Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie.
I'm gonna be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't y'all go anywhere.